Alright, making an earnest effort to stream this. It's not a recognized game. It's an indie game. I just downloaded an exe. I futzed around enough to think that I know vaguely what I'm doing on this. But it's spooky and atmospheric, but also frustrating enough that I don't want to try it again. But we're here for posterity. Hopefully I can be heard over the sound of the game, because the 80s synth music is pretty fucking loud. I'll also maybe be narrating, maybe not. Depends on if I decide that it's horrible. You pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's as idyllic as you remember from all that time ago. You remember being told to check the glove box before going in. It's good to be back. Inside is a key and a handwritten note from Dad. You take both. The note is from your dad and reads, "Hi son, hope you enjoy your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy!" You are sitting in the car, parked in the driveway. You've taken a note and a key from the glove box. You get out of the car and stretch your legs. The house is grand, sat perfectly amongst the trees. In front of you is the front door, and the yard stretches around the back of the house. You walk around to the yard. You walk through to the yard. You spent a lot of time here with your family on holiday trips. Good memories. You see a generator on the back wall of the house. The fuel gauge is healthy and is manually operated by a switch. You switch the generator on, and it whirs to life. The house is still dark. You go back around to the front of the house. The door is locked. You insert the key and turn. The door lock clicks open. You enter the house to the hallway. It's dark and you can't see anything. You feel a light switch next to the door, however. You switch the lights on. The hallway is now brightly lit. There is access to the kitchen and living room here, as well as a set of stairs going up. You go into the kitchen. The kitchen is tidy and well kept. There is a door to a utility room, but otherwise it's just a kitchen. You don't have the key for the utility room. It's very clean and tidy, not been used in a while. Bored, you go back to the hallway. You go to the living room. A spacious and comfortable living room. We spend a lot of good time in here playing board games with the family. Warm and inviting. There is nothing here of interest. You go back into the hallway. The hallway is now brightly lit. There is access to the kitchen and living room here, as well as a set of stairs going up. Mr. Ness. You make your way upstairs. The stairwell landing. There is a bathroom and 2 bedrooms, yours and your sister's. Pictures adorn the wall, images of happy times. It's a standard landing. There are photo frames covering one wall. You enter the bathroom. You are in the bathroom. There's not much to note, but it's all in good order. The bathroom is clean. A large mirror sits above the sink. You are reflection. Looking good. You return to the hallway. You go into your sister's bedroom. You enter what used to be Jennifer's room. It's empty now and has been for years. It's remarkably dust-free considering. It's completely empty. You got back into the hallway. You go into your bedroom. You enter your old bedroom. So many good memories in here, and it's been preserved so well. On the desk is a gift-wrapped box. You open the present excitedly. You can't believe it. Dad has found your old computer, a Futuro 128K plus 2. It's been preserved well in the attic and hopefully still works. It's a Futuro 128K plus 2 with tape loader and a copy of The House of Andon. You untangle the cables and set up the computer. You put the cassette in the computer and press play. Pull up to the driveway of the family holiday home and park the car. It's dark, but it's been neglected. You remember being told to check the glove box before going in. Can't stand to be near this place. There's a note and a key, both of which you take. You don't recognize the handwriting. It says, "Get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out the car, get out, get out, get out the car, get out the car, get out." You are sitting in a car in front of a house. You have taken a note and a key from the glove box. You reluctantly exit the car. The house looks abandoned. Wood creaks in the wind, and all happy memories are gone from this place. There is no love here. You stand at the door to the house. It's imposing and awful feeling. You step through the debris to the back of the yard. The grass is overgrown and weeds crawl up the side of the house. It's not a nice place to be. There's an old generator in the corner. There isn't much fuel, but the generator starts up. You go back around the house. You unlock the door. Pitch black, but your senses are punished more by the smell. Stale air and damp. This could not be less inviting. The note burns in your hand. It's too dark to read, but it feels wet. You switch the light on, but wish you hadn't. The lights flicker on and off. The walls are falling apart after years of neglect, or worse. There are stains and trails all over. Upstairs, the sound of an alarm clock blaring. Someone else is in the house. This can't be. Somehow the alarm stops. You can feel the panic set in. You are still in the hallway. The noise has stopped, but you feel a presence. Someone is in the house. They should not be here. There's a kitchen and a living room adjacent and stairs leading up. The note feels disgusting in your hands. I can't read the note. It's bleeding. You go into the kitchen. The kitchen stinks and feels completely unfamiliar. The tabletops are rusted metal and there's a carcass on the table. There's writing on the wall. The utility room door has a red X painted on it. The number 1986 is written across the wall. In what looks like blood. You look closer but can't tell what it is. Or what it was. You don't have the key. That's a relief. You step back to the hallway. You enter the living room. The living room, although hardly an appropriate term. The furniture is threadbare and worn. Dread fills the pit of your stomach. This is not a nice place. Run down and empty, abandoned, and for good reason. You return to the hallway. You head up the stairs to where the noise came from. Same, but different. The landing has access. Behind the door, a phone starts to ring. You don't understand. Neither can he. You hear him answer the phone. Your mind hurts and you taste iron. Voices spill out of the phone into the room. Whoever is in there should not be there. You need to hang up the phone. I do. Whoever. You consider the worst. Relief. Someone is behind the door. The doors are all boarded up with the exception of your room. You have to get in. The guilt is overwhelming. The door is bolted shut with a 4-digit combination lock. You grab the lock. Enter the 4-digit combination for the lock. The lock clicks open. Same, but different. The landing has access to your sister's room. Behind the door, a phone starts to ring. You don't understand. Neither can he. You hear him answer the phone, your mind hurts and you taste iron. Voices spill out of the phone into the room. Whoever is in there should not be there. You need to hang up the phone. You can't hear yourself think, it's too hard. The door is closed. You open the bedroom door. You enter the bedroom. It feels utterly familiar. The walls are damp, but you've been here before. In front of you, a lone person sits in front of a computer screen. The lamp is on. The clock reads 99:99. You shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. You see me sitting there, helpless. You edge closer. You can't leave here. This is where it has to end. rocking back and forth, consumed by guilt. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. You haunt every step I take, even in this place. It was out of my hands, but still you punish me. I can be with you now. There is nothing left to do. I'm consumed, confused. This has to end now. Don't change the subject. You know what you have to do. There is nothing left to do. I'm consumed and confused. This has to end now. Pathetic. It was all your fault. Say it. I don't believe you, like you mean it. Please. It was all my fault. Say it. I really liked it. It's a little shorter than I thought it would be. Figured there would be at least one more phase, but difficult to navigate, well put together. I think the frustrations achieved their purpose. The only thing missing was a bit of proofreading. Well, that was fun.